This is the last offensive play of the AFC Championship game. It's really the one that ends it all. And flag comes in here. Patrick Mahomes goes on the run, and there's a collision out of bounds, and there's a flag for a late hit. So I want to look at the rules for unnecessary roughness just to be able to look at the play and kind of compare them with the rules and see if this really is a flag. So this is Rule 12, Section 2, Article 8. It's what covers unnecessary roughness. There shall be no unnecessary roughness. This shall include, but will not be limited to, and we're looking at B, forcibly contacting a runner when he is out of bounds. So the big question that we have to answer when looking at Ossai and Mahomes is, was it forcible contact? Because there is contact for sure. But let's take a look at if it's forcible. So that's the first thing we're looking for. There's also a note here that says defensive players must make an effort to avoid contact. Players on defense are responsible for knowing when a runner has crossed the boundary line, except in doubtful cases where he might step on a boundary line and continue parallel with it. Patrick Mahomes isn't continuing parallel. He's running out of bounds, so we can forget that exception. And as we look at the play, Ossai doesn't make an effort to avoid contact. In fact, you can see his arm pushing Mahomes to the ground, and that is forcible contact. But everyone's still freaking out about this play. If this were in the first quarter, no one would care. Everyone would say, yes, this is obviously a foul. But we can look back, and previously in the fourth quarter, there are specifically two instances that I highlighted in previous videos. Go watch those if you haven't yet. The Bengals have been gypped twice before in this quarter. Once on a pass interference call that really shouldn't have been called, and then second on the Chiefs being able to replay a third down for an edge case reason. Both of those cases, you can look at the refs calling it, and it makes a little bit of sense why they called it. But ultimately, if you're a Bengals fan, I'm not, I wouldn't blame you for being mad about this. Yes, it's absolutely a foul, but it just feels bad because of what has been the context leading up to this point in the fourth quarter.